All right, so I just wanted to share a problem that I'm working on with you guys. It'll be a quick video. So this is out of like a 1993 Isuzu truck. It's a landscaping truck. And of course now it's landscaping season. So the transmission is called a JR403E. It's basically like an overgrown Pathfinder unit, RE4R01A. I haven't seen one of these in a while, and I did two back to back. All right, so this one I did, probably a few months ago. Overhauled the transmission, worked out good. The guy picked it up, season is starting, and then he calls the other day. He said the truck all of a sudden stopped shifting. Okay, so I said, all right, bring it back. We drive it, and pretty much what it felt like it was doing, felt like it may have been starting out in second. And then if you keep your foot on the gas, it wouldn't shift. You would have to release the gas. It would make one shift, and that's it. So we got a definite problem here. I looked at the fluid. Fluid was cherry red, did not smell burnt. So the next thing that we did is we brought it inside on our heavy-duty drive-on lift, dropped the pan. Pan was clean. Fluid cherry red, filter's not clogged. So we're thinking solenoid or something with the valve body. All right, so go ahead. I had my one of my installers drop the pan, drop the filter. I went ahead myself and took the valve body out. Of course, again, it's landscaping season, so the guy says, "Oh man, I need it. Please, as soon as you can." I said, "No problem." So we brought it right in. Same day, brought it this morning, we brought it right in. We did what we had to do and then brought it in, let it cool down a little bit so it's not too hot when we work on it, and dropped the pan. So first thing I says, well, let me open the valve body before we start going crazy with this thing. And I opened the valve body, cleaned it all up, and I'm looking at the shift solenoids, and sure enough, one of the shift solenoids is not moving. So, okay, there's our problem. I know it's not a solenoid problem. So then, this is the section of the valve body here. I'm going to get a little closer up. Just want to let you know what's going on. I take the retaining bracket off. It's a one that holds, I'll show you again close up, two shift solenoid valves in, two shift valves in, and I noticed that, well, this valve was stuck. The valve was, I guess, more stuck open because when I took the retaining bracket out, the spring should be like the same height. One was up here and one was down here. So I said the valve was definitely stuck, so I took the spring out. I took a magnet, the valve slid right out, no problem. And then I kind of turned the valve body, took all the check balls out, turned the valve body on its side, and a piece of aluminum dropped out, and it was a piece of a bore plug. So the way the valve train is set up is you have shift valve A, again, I'll get close up on this side, you have a bore plug, and then you have the 4-2 relay valve on this side, and of course the bore plug right in the center is what keeps everything apart with a roll pin so it stays still. All right, so a piece of the bore plug on the shift valve A side broke off. I guess when the shift valve moved, the piece fell down, and then it really couldn't return, and hence the car is not going to shift anymore. So let me get a little close up. I have the bore plug here. I'll show you. Also want to show you another common problem with these and with the Pathfinder RE4R01A units. And then I just want to do a quick video to show you. And then what I'll do is I'll just put this back together tomorrow morning. And then when they come in, I'll hang the valve body. When they come in, pan, filter, fluid, I know it's going to work, and I'll have the guy come and get it out of here so he can continue with his landscaping route. So let me get a little closer and I will show you what's going on. Okay, so here is the bore plug. Here's the piece. Here's where it belongs on here. So this is our problem, was blocking the shift valve from moving. Okay. So we're going to bring this forward. So this is the valve train here. Okay, so this is shift valve A. Okay, here is the roll pin that holds the bore plug in, and here is the 4-2 relay valve. So of course, the bore plug really never moved because the roll pin was there. So this was on shift valve A side, and then this thing just broke off and kind of landed, you know, like right on top of it, so it blocked the valve from moving. And then again, started out in second, and it only made one shift. I guess maybe it was like a 2-3 shift, but as long as you release the gas, and then it didn't go to fourth. Okay, so this is the valve train here that was addressed. So I did another one of these JR403Es that was completely trashed, and I still had the valve body. So I opened that valve body up and I stole the bore plug from there, and was able to get this thing fixed up. Otherwise, you pretty much just have to buy a valve body. But there's one other problem that I wanted to show you guys, and it can happen on this transmission, the JR403E, or the RE4R01A, and you may not notice it. All right, so if you're doing an overhaul and then you put it back in the car and you see that it starts out in second, shifts to third, shifts to fourth, and it has no first, what happened is the pin for the bore plug here fell out, all right? It happened to me, so that's how I know about it, to be honest with you. And you know, when you're cleaning it up, you might turn it over to drain it, and this is how easy these things can come out. Oh, now it's going to make a liar out of me. Usually these things pop right out. Yeah, it's not coming out. I probably push down on it. Let me see if I can just move the shift valve. Okay. So I gave it a little. All right. So when I have this thing cleaning in the sink, actually, when I was cleaning this valve body up, getting all the oil off it so I can see what's going on, the pin actually fell out on me. I mean, the piece was broken, so, but that's how easy it can fall out. You know, it just dropped right in and it can come right out. That's what can happen. That's what happened to me a few times. Then when we put it back in, you know, again, second gear starts, shift to third, shift to fourth. So that's what you want to be careful. Here and here, right next to each other. But this is the most common one, and that's how easy it can come out. All right, so I just wanted to share this quick video with you on this problem that I'm having with this JR403E. The other one, I did both of these back to back, and the other one ended up coming back with the, we had to put a different cooler on because it clogged the filter. And then this one, you know, came back a few months and not shifting because of this broken bore plug. All right, so again, 1993 Isuzu truck. It's a landscaping truck, JR403E, overgrown Pathfinder unit, also called Electromatic. That's what I had found to be the problem, so this is going back together. I got to get this thing done, get it back in the car, and get him his truck back ASAP. So I just want to make a quick video to show you guys this problem and what I found that caused the shifting issue. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you next one.